All right, hello again, everyone. This is Joe Henches with Beyond the Chart, and this is another technical analysis video where we're going to review Pandora Media. All right, we're going to start off with the weekly chart, and as you can see, Pandora's been trading since back in June 2011. So about 3 years, a little over 3 years now. And here's the low point of that time period back in November 2012. And so it looks to me like we have 5 waves up. Okay, might be a little clearer on the daily chart, but looks pretty clear to me. And like you can see the structure in here, it's trending up nicely. And yes, you did get divergence across all of the, if I get my hands on it, there we go. Maybe kind of clean this up a little bit. Divergence across all of the indicators as we approach that 5th wave. And a lot of times that's exactly what will happen. You'll know you're kind of in that 5th wave if you've got some doubts. You're wondering, okay, is this really a 5th wave or not? Well, if you're getting a divergence in here that's not confirming that price movement in that last piece, chances are that's a 5th wave if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so now it's pulled down. So the real question is this an A, B, and then we still have a C coming down, or has this corrected enough? And so just for grins, let's take a look to see how much this has corrected. We'll take the low point. We'll do a Fibonacci retracement up to the high point. It's retraced over 50% of the entire move. It's almost to the 61.8%. So I, probably a little about 58% or something like that would be my guess. So that's actually more than enough that you need for a wave 2 pullback. If we count this as an impulse wave 1, we're looking for a wave 2. Now, wave 2s can go as deep as all the way down to the beginning here of this first wave, as long as it doesn't go below this wave. So there's no guarantee that we aren't going to continue going down. And what we try to do now is look at the wave structure of this wave A, okay? If wave A has 5 waves, then we should be doing a zigzag, okay? If this is 3 waves, then we should be doing some kind of a flat. And so let's move over and look at a daily chart. This is where Elliott Wave helps you put things into perspective a little bit. Okay, so when I looked at this, I thought, okay, this looks like 5 waves down. We're looking at counting 1, slight pullback sideways, 2, and you almost have a little bit of a 1, 2 in here, 3, 4, 5, an A, B, C, 4, and then 5, okay? And sometimes I'll grant you that a lot of that, if you haven't been looking at Elliott Wave for a long time, you're kind of going, what's he talking about? What is he seeing? How is he seeing that? And it does take a long time, and I still struggle with some of the counts in here. So let me just label what I think I'm looking at. Okay, so I think I'm looking at a 1, 2, and I think that this is the end of 3, and then I think we have an A, B, C flat to end 4, and then we've got a strong wave down 5, okay, to complete A. That's what I think we're looking at. And so now we've got a wave B that's up, and this almost looks a little bit like a some kind of diagonal, leading diagonal, which is kind of strange for the first wave, but we do get it. It's almost like you're getting a wave 1, a 2, and then a 3. So, but what's happening here is we're getting closes above the 10. The 10's trying to curve around. It's almost like you get the 21 above the 55. The interesting thing, though, is this 55 is below the 233 day, okay? So you get a little bit of damage going on. You've got this breakdown in here. I am still going to try to stay with an A, B, C. So here's what I think is going on. I think you get wave 1, wave 2, and then I think you're going to get wave 3. Now, here's the thing. If this point here gets taken out, you got to reevaluate. So that means breaking this trend line up in here. And the other thing that could be going on as a part of this development from a technical standpoint, we could be creating a small head and shoulders consolidation. And here, shoulder, head, and shoulder, okay? And then you get the breakdown down through that. So that's a possible head and shoulders consolidation. So when you look for where would it top out at, and this video is starting to go long, so I need to wrap this up. Let me create a parallel line to that potential neckline, put it up here with the top of this left shoulder, okay, and make this into a dotted line. So then our target would be right here at this trend line for a possible right shoulder, and then turn back down. So we're going to watch to see. To me, the jury's going to be out if this point is taken out here. And I'll tell you, this is trading through yesterday, okay? I'm doing end of day charts here. And so the trading today, Pandora, high is 28.39. So that puts it right about in here. So it's coming up towards that. It's going to be real interesting to watch. Okay, that's my best assessment of Pandora for the moment. This has been Joe for Beyond the Chart. If you found this video helpful, please share it on social media. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.